Okay, so two out of the... So we had the Lokovi one repeating, but besides that, we have two new ones, I think. We of the Brotherhood of the Ash are proud soldiers all, yet even the greatest soldier can starve without sustenance, or be crippled by injury. We bear our battle wounds as badges of honor. But a festering cut can take one's life as surely as the blade of one's foe. A true warrior neglects not the arts of healing. My task for you, honored ally, is simple yet needful. Gather from the desert plants of Zonrock, the rejuvenating sap we use to salve our hurts. Though our foes make no use of such remedies, they will nevertheless be loath to relinquish them to you. Have it a care you do not sustain such injuries that you fail to return. The madness of our Zaharak kin knows no bounds. Seeking to swell the numbers of tempereds, they prey upon the rangers of forgotten springs with ever greater frequency. They bring shame upon the Amalj'aa with every new servant bound to Ifrit's will. We are honor-bound to rescue these unfortunate Miqo'te before the ritual of tempering is begun. The hated Flame Fangs will pay in blood for these righteous transgressions. I bid you make swift passage into Zonrock and unleash righteous wrath upon their ranks. Seek out the ones known as Ravagers. These soldiers hold the keys you will need to free the captives from their cages. Go now, and put an end to this insanity. We gotta find the... We gotta slay Flaying Ravagers and get their keys. They are from the destinations. Wrong button. I honestly feel like I have gotten Amalj'aa to like max rank on my main without ever doing this quest. I have no memory of this quest. I mean, you pull 3 from 10 every day. Keep hitting the wrong thing. That Lancer is mean and is gonna bother me. So it needs to die. Amalj'aa has a lot of like elevated platform areas, which really make doing this before you can fly kind of annoying. We're on escape from Castrum Sentry in the MSQ. We're not that far away from flying. Grabbing some sap. Should be one more over here. Right there. Should be one more Flame Fang Ravager over here. Right there. Yep. just don't care. These quests get a lot easier over time. So we did the no. We did the sylphs more or less when you can unlock them. The Amalj'aa were kind of at the end game for, I mean, we're level 51, so we're like, strength-wise, we're kind of starting on Heavensward level of strength. At that point, these Beast Tribe quests are not, like, really much of a challenge. You gonna bother me? You're gonna bother me. Praise the 12. I thought this is the end. But yeah, the point I was getting at is that these aren't difficult to do unless you're doing them like at unlock. Each stage of them gets a little bit more difficult. Just said the same thing as the previous one. But each of these beast tribes has 3 progressions, and each of them, if you were to do every quest available to you every day, which obviously if you're doing them for all 4 is not actually a possibility. But assuming you were, it takes you 15 days to get from rank 1 to rank 4. If you're actually playing the game alongside that, really don't have a lot to worry about in terms of like difficulty level on these. If you're really playing the game alongside and not doing it the way I'm doing it, you should probably be to the end of Heavensward, if not further, by the time you have a chance at getting even 1, let alone all 4 or all 5 to max rank. I'm free? Stand aside, adventurer. The sands are calling me. But if you unlock all 4 quests, all 4 beast tribes, I mean, someone could probably figure out the exact math, and I could figure out the exact math if I put in the work. But if we just base it on the 4 combat beast tribes, going rank 1 to rank 2, 5 days. After that, you can get 2 of them to the next rank every 5 days. So, after 15 days, you can get all 4 to rank 3, in theory. After that, it gets a little more complicated because you can do 1 1/3, except it's a little more than 1/3 classes per day. But if you do 1 1/3, that's about... God, I'm trying to do the math off the top of my head. 1 1/3 every 5 days is going to be roughly 15 days after that point. So from start to end of just the 4 combat beast tribes, you're looking at 30 days, roughly. And then you add the XIV on top of that. The XIV level pretty fast because their base one gives you 20. a day instead of 10. But, yeah. It's going to be less than the 15-day from 0 to 100, but also they go up to 7 ranks, not 4, so. Welcome, honored ally. Have you the sap we require? But my point is that by the time you're getting to the end of doing the ARR Beast Tribes, if you are actually playing the game in the process, these are walks in the park. It's tedious, not difficult. Yes, this will allow our wounded to return to the front lines of battle where a glorious death awaits. No true warrior wishes to wither away on a sick bed. The Miqo'te are captive no longer. Truly, you safeguard our honor with your every deed. It is well that the Fates saw fit to send us such an accomplished warrior. With every victory, we come closer to restoring the heritage that was lost. Stay with us, honored ally, and you'll be repaid for the glory you win in our name. And that is day 2 of Amalj'aa rank 1, Sylph's rank 2. 3 more days of this, and we'll be ready to progress Amalj'aa to rank 2 and Sylph's to rank 3.
Okay, we are back, and all 3 of these are new, surprisingly. Already done 5 unique, and we have 3 new ones. The zealotry of Ifrit's devotees know no bounds. They penetrate all matter of foolish and honorless acts. Perpetrate all manner of foolish and honorless acts in the name of calling forth the Lord of the Inferno. It's fortunate, then, that our own counter-strategies are many and varied. We need only read the ashes to divine the most promising tactic before marching off to battle with our foes. Our divinations, however, require a good supply of iron tortoise shells. We also require a store of fire sprite cores, for no ordinary fire will otherwise burn hot enough to consume the natural armor of those shambling hills. Honored ally, will you aid the hunt for iron tortoises and wildfire sprites, and gather the materials for our rituals? These adversaries should prove sufficiently worthy to maintain your warrior's edge while you await more momentous engagements. Kill iron tortoise and wildfire sprites. Got it. I'm surprised it's been this long before we got one of these. Be then they 10,000 strong, the mule and whelps of Zaharok could not stand before us without the invigorating strength of their deity's flames. They carefully captured the Lord of the Inferno's searing exaltations and harnessed them for their unholy rites. The god-touched fires are then ensconced within towering altars, which radiate Ifrit's blessing upon all within reach. These flaming beacons must be destroyed. The Brotherhood of the Ash will take from our vile kin every symbol of their undeserved strength. I entrust this task to you, honored ally, but be forewarned. The sentinels that guard these beacons and stand closest to the source of their power, and will prove to be most fierce adversaries. Kill 2 flaming beacons. Honored ally, the Brotherhood of Ashes toiled to create a new weapon to use against our enemies. Bone ash imbued with spiritual energy by the sacred chants of our mystics. It is our hope that the purifying properties of the ash will serve to cleanse the tempered of Ifrit's malign influence. This remedy has, however, yet to be tested. It is with bitter fortune, then, that we learned of a raid to the south. It seems that a hunting party from Forgotten Springs was ambushed by a superior force, and dragged before the Lord of the Inferno for tempering. I ask that you locate these unfortunate Miqo'te and sprinkle upon each a pinch of the ash. Be sure to pacify the rangers sufficiently first, otherwise our unwilling subjects will simply shake off the ash before it has time to take effect. Okay, that's a clear sign, but I do not read those quest line normally. The Brotherhood of the Ash was testing a potential untempering solution. I'm not spoiling. I'm not gonna say things because I can't really discuss that without spoiling. That is interesting to have that as something in a Beast Tribe quest in ARR, given later plot lines. And rises to the level of confusing if it actually works. Okay, what's in this circle? Ah, tempering ground. Oh, it has to get to that point, right? Arg! It burns! I don't know if it's changed or if this is specific to this quest, but having unkillable mobs for these, you must use an item on them when their weak thing is nice. Is it gonna let me? Is this little pain in the ass got in my way? Please wait for me. Nope. Asshole. Goddamn thaumaturge. I was a little busy. Why did you have to fight? Now I'm allowed to. Lord Ifrit, your servant needs you. Seems to be doing something, but I don't know if I'd call it working. Bugger off. See something I'm supposed to fight? Where is it exactly? Ah, Iron Tortoise. this leaves us looking for one more beacon and one more tempering ground. There's the tempering ground. Yeah, the whole having an actual, like, when they drop below a certain health, they move into usable. I feel like that's a change, and it's a change for the better, in my opinion. So one of the more annoying things about those kinds of quests is when you have to deal with accidentally killing the thing you're trying to weaken. But you can't kill those, because if you drop them to 0 HP, they just stay at 1. Don't care about the fate. I missed what the last one of the tempered said. Do you have the materials for our divinations? Yes. These treasures of Thanalan will be put to good use. Our mystics will be well pleased with your contributions. These prophetic rituals were once traditional among Amalj'aa. The old ways are being forgotten. Once the omens have been scried and our battle path decided, we shall find further need for your assistance, adventurer. A worthy display of courage, honored ally. May our enemies know that even their precious beacons be not safe from our wrath. But lust for power is not so easily dampened. Until our war is won, I fear we will need to break these infernal altars again and again. So, it seems the Sacred Ash failed to have the desired effect. Our mystics will be most disappointed. But the Brotherhood of Ash does not buckle at the slightest sign of hardship. We shall learn from this failure and redouble our efforts to concoct a cure. You may yet be the first to reclaim a tempered mind from the abyss of madness. Okay, so the Amalj'aa's attempts here now were unsuccessful. That is day 3 of Amalj'aa dailies. We have 2 more days. I'll record any unique ones, and then we'll be back to the Amalj'aa on stream for their advancement. Okay, we are on day 4 of the Amalj'aa. We've done the 2 repeats, but we have 1 new quest, which is surprising since this will make 9 out of 10 in the pool done. The shadows of Zaharak's scouts fall upon the boundaries of the Ring of Ash. Though they probe for a weakness in our defense, they will find that the wall of the Brotherhood stands solid against their incursions. We shall teach these incautious fools that swift and final judgment awaits any who seek to seize the wizard's tail. Go forth, honored ally, and cut short the reconnaissance efforts of the Amalj'aa thaumaturges and lancers that you find. When their brethren spy the carcasses strewn across the approaches to Zonrak, they shall know that the borders of the Brotherhood are not to be lightly tested. Kill Lancers, kill Thaumaturges. Simple enough. I'm not allowed to jump that way. Maybe by the time I get through the next, like, actual stream, I will be able to fly. Lancer. They don't exactly take a lot to beat up. Thaumaturge. And one more Lancer. With a pugilist friend. Your measured violence has been witnessed, honored ally. Already, the Zaharak cravens eye the horizon with mounting fear. But we will not seek to harry them too far. That may serve to stiffen their resolve. No, first we must allow the terror to take root and grow. And that is day 4 of Amalj'aa rank 1, Sylph rank 2. We've got one more day to go on both. We'll see if anything else pops up. We've seen 9 of the 10 tier 1s for Amalj'aa and Sylph, and 9 of the 10 tier 2s for Sylph. So, it's entirely possible that day 5 of this round may not have any recording because there's no new quests. If the next thing you see is me ranking up, then that's what happened. But I will see you either for day 5 or for rank up.